Hello and welcome, I'm Tyler, and I want to talk to you about what does it mean? What does prescription ski or snowboard goggle actually mean? How does it work? Well, I have a few different options for you. I'm going to get into ultimately what I want to explain to you is what we mean by it, but I also want to talk to you about what it could mean. First, and I think the most common misconception is that a prescription snow goggle is something like you get here. This is an old design that we actually make. It's called the XPF 120. I'll be honest with you, I kind of wanted to show you this because of how awful it looks. This is an option where the actual goggle shield has your prescription lens in it. You can see this big cutout here, and it's effective. I mean, it works. The downside is you get a not very attractive looking goggle. You don't get all of the current technologies that we're seeing out of all of these brands that are to help really give you detail and define the snow and make it easier and a more enjoyable day out on the mountain. You don't have access to that. You just have typical like amber or yellow or whatever tint options that are available for you. And that's it. You don't have any other goggle design options. It's just this guy. If that's really what you're looking for, there isn't really anything else on the market. But I will be honest with you, there are some people who live and die by this. We have not too many left actually in stock anymore because there are a few people who are just very faithful to this design and don't want anything else. So if that's you, tell me, should we modernize this? Should we try and come up with another kind of better solution to this? It probably still won't be all that awesome, but hey, maybe it will be for you. Let us know in the comments. Next up, the other option is OTG. That is to say, over the glass goggles, something here like my favorite goggle, the M4. What you get here is a design in the foam that can accommodate temples. So you can see that there's less structure behind the foam right here where your temples would fit in to allow you to really jam your glasses inside the goggle. Which has been around for a long time. If you're going that route, you're gonna have to find an OTG compatible goggle. I don't know that it's the best solution in my opinion. It's really not. I think this is the best solution. That's why I'm probably going to spend the most time talking about that. But I will show you just in good faith what this looks like with glasses like mine. My preference in glasses, as you've seen, if you've watched any of the videos, I like big, bold glasses. They don't tend to be very OTG compatible. Even goggles that claim to be OTG like these, which I love the Anon, I love the M4. I don't think you should wear it with glasses. I think that it's uncomfortable. As you can see, and let me pop this lens off because it's super easy to do with the M4. You can see the glasses on my face. It's not comfortable. They're pressed against my face, especially here in the bridge, really close to my face, not comfortable. When I ride with OTG goggles, or when I have in the past before I saw the light with our prescription inserts, I was thinking about them all day. You're always feeling like you want to fuss with them. It's pressure on your nose. It's pressure on your bridge. It doesn't feel great in the temples. You're also, as you can see, oh boy, when I take them off, the glasses inside the goggle are compressing that foam. And yeah, they designed to be compressed, but then there's a lot of space there that you're gonna see that'll allow air in, weather in. Really, really not an ideal scenario. What is an ideal scenario? Look how easy that lens just pops right on there. What is an ideal scenario? Let me grab the right insert because we have a few different models of inserts, by the way. So let's get into this. I love the inserts. I'm going to tell you all about them, what to expect out of them. This is what we mean when we say prescription goggle, prescription snow goggle, prescription ski goggle, prescription motocross goggle, by the way. There is no end. Mountain biking goggles. It depends on if you're into other sports. This insert works amazingly well in goggle designs like this. We design these as not only snow enthusiasts, not only snowboarders, skiers, but also as opticians, which I think is important when you're making a prescription insert, that you are optically minded, that you are thinking not only about how they're gonna work best in the sport, but also how they're gonna work best for your prescription. And so we have multiple different designs, not only to fit well in a goggle, but also to fit well with your prescription, and they fit seamlessly inside the goggle. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like as well and how much more comfortable it is. And again, let's pop that lens off. You can see how much lens real estate there is, how much I have peripherally up and down. It's a huge lens, works amazingly well, also not touching my face. It's amazing. Also, another thing to note is where it is sitting inside the goggle. It sits inside that venting channel. And now you see it's sitting inside that venting channel to take maximum advantage over the anti-fog design of the actual goggle. Not only do goggles have, of course, dual lenses, they have an anti-fog coating on the back, but they also rely on good ventilation to minimize fogging, and that is exactly where that insert is sitting. So when it comes to fogging, not only is it situated in a much more advantageous spot in the goggle itself, but also you're able to get an anti-fog coating on your insert, which we very much recommend, which most people typically, while still on the topic of OTG goggles, most people typically in their everyday eyeglasses don't have an anti-fog coating. And not only is there not an anti-fog coating on your glasses, but they're pressed way closer to your face, which is a heat source and a moisture source. So the chances of your glasses fogging is huge. Chances of the insert fogging is considerably less. Not zero, unfortunately. Fogging is still the big enemy of really any eyewear when it comes to being in the snow, but it is so much better with the insert. And so I think that pretty well answers any questions you might have. When we talk prescription goggles, this is what we're talking about. There are other solutions out there. I just don't think they stack up well. So hopefully now you know everything you need to know about the insert and why it is right for you. Hey, now that you know that you can get any snow goggle with your prescription, why don't you check out our top picks for this season? If you like this, throw us a like because that'll help us out. Also subscribe, we have way more content like this. And if you're looking for other content, check us out on our social media outlets. I think you'd like us there too. Thank you for watching.